Listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you can either make you unstoppable in your next exam or leave you stuck exactly where you are right now. There's a reason some students seem to magically score top marks even with less effort. And no, it's not talent. It's not intelligence. It's a method so powerful that once you understand it, you will never fear an exam again. But here's the catch. Most students will never discover this because they're trapped in the same outdated, ineffective study techniques. The question is, are you one of them? If you're still watching, it means you're different. It means you're ready to break free and finally take control of your results. So stay with me till the end, because in the next few minutes, I'm about to give you the exact strategy that guarantees you ace your next exam. The 3 common mistakes students make. Mistake 1. Most students think studying means reading textbooks, watching lectures, and taking notes. That's consumption. But here's the truth. Consumption alone doesn't make you smarter. Digestion does. Digestion means breaking the information down, making it stick, and, most importantly, being able to teach it to someone else. If you can't explain it simply, you don't truly understand it. Many students feel productive watching lectures at 2x speed or speed reading pages. But if you're not actually absorbing the information, it's like eating food without chewing. Completely useless. So, stop focusing on how much you consume. Instead, master the art of digestion. Second common student make is trying to remember every small detail from the book, and they think they need to remember 100% of whatever they read, so they panic and trying to brute force all the information into their head. Look, if you're trying to ace in your exam, it's not about how many details you remember. It's about how many questions you can predict before the exam, so you want to reframe the mindset. This is by far the most destructive mistake students make. Cramming the night before or even the morning of the test with no real strategy. You panic, you scramble, you try to absorb everything at once. And sure, maybe you've survived doing this before. Maybe you've even passed. But let's be honest, is that really how you want to keep studying? Exhausted, stressed, and gambling with your results every time? Because if you actually want to ace every exam effortlessly, without all the last-minute chaos, you need a strategy, a method that lets you study effectively, retain information longer, and still have time to chill and enjoy life. No more all-nighters, no more last-minute panic, just smart, structured studying that gets real results. And that's exactly what I'm about to show you. Solutions are simpler than you think. Rewire your brain for success. For one full day, you're cutting off all the easy dopamine hits. No social media, no TikTok, no YouTube, no music, nothing. Your brain is going to freak out, like a toddler whose candy just got ripped away. It will beg, scream, and plead for just one hit of distraction. Please, just 5 seconds. Just one episode. Just a little scroll. Ignore it, because here's where the magic happens. After a few hours of this pure torture, something insane will happen. Your brain, so starved for stimulation, will start seeing that boring-ass textbook in front of you, like it's the most exciting thing in the world. Suddenly, you're focused. By the end of the day, you won't just have studied. You'll have reprogrammed your mind. Do this consistently, and you'll find that studying feels more rewarding than scrolling like a brain-dead zombie through TikTok and Instagram. But here's your final test. Anytime you feel like quitting, grab a piece of paper and write down 10 reasons why you want to break your commitment. If you still feel weak, come back to this video and type, "I'm a little bitch" 20 times before you give up. Because if you can't even control yourself for one day, how do you expect to control your future? Before I reveal this breakthrough method, let me ask you something. Have you even tried the Pomodoro technique? If you don't know what that is, let me explain. You study for 25 to 30 minutes, take a 5-minute break, repeat this cycle 3 to 4 times, then take a 1-hour break. Sounds easy, right? But let's be honest, it won't work for you. Why? Because you lack discipline. That's why you're here, watching this video instead of studying. So, let me give you something brutal but effective. I call it the 12-hour study marathon. I know what you're thinking. I can't even study for 2 hours. How the hell am I supposed to do 12? Listen carefully. I'm not asking you to do this every day. You won't, you can't. But if you're really serious about breaking through, if you want to rewire your brain for deep focus, then you need to do this once a week. Just once. This isn't just studying. This is a stress test, like a mock exam for your discipline. And here's the rule. No Pomodoro, no distractions, no scrolling, no texting, no unnecessary breaks. Bathroom breaks only. No heavy carbs that make you sluggish. After 6 hours, you're allowed to eat. The first few hours, you'll feel like a champion, motivated, focused, unstoppable. Then comes hour 4 to 6. Your brain fogs up, your focus wavers, the urge to quit, crushing. Your mind will beg you to stop. Then comes hour 10. This is where you hit scholar's psychosis. Your brain stops fighting and enters autopilot mode. This is how you unlock a new level of consciousness. But don't overdo it. Once a week is enough. If you want to go slower, twice a month. I know it sounds insane. That's because it is. But that's exactly why it works. This is your challenge. Treat it like a workout. Rotate these methods. Repeat the cycle. You want results? Then prove it. Now go. Execute.